The marketing department in your company is essential for helping build the relationship between the brand and the customer. It's there to help cultivate the messaging, cultivate the story, build the story, continually get the brand in front of the customer. But who is a part of your marketing department? Have you thought about this? In this video, I want to talk about how everyone is a part of your marketing department. I'm going to break it down. Now, I'm focusing mostly on home service companies when I'm talking about this video. But if you're looking at working with subcontractors and you're the brand, like I'm a LLC, I'm the sole person in my brand, but I work with subcontractors. There's components of this video that you should be able to take away from and apply. Extract home service companies and put your brand in the place of home service companies. But I want to talk about why everyone in your company, everyone that represents your brand, is part of your marketing department. And they can impact and influence brand awareness and brand authority within the marketplace and how the brand is represented in the marketplace. So anyone that is wearing your brand name, works with your company, for your company, has it posted online, on social media, on Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, if there's any connection between that person and your brand or your company, they are part of the marketing department. So let me give you a quick story of a home service company and where I'm going to start off. I interviewed with a company for a fractional position, and as I was walking up to the building, one of their service technicians was outside. First off, they were in a white van, kind of rusty. The guy had disheveled hair, lawn hair, kind of balding. He wasn't branded at all. He was just in normal clothes. The clothes were kind of tagged. They were dirty. They had stains and whatnot on them. And he was smoking a cigarette. And I'm just shaking my head walking up, because if this is how he's representing himself at the place of business, then he's certainly representing himself and the business at a customer's location. It's not that I'm picking on him for his skills. He could be very skillful. He could be very knowledgeable about the area. But it's very critical that when you bring someone on and they are representing your brand and your company, you want to make sure that they are presentable to the standards of your company. So do you want a customer to think about your company as your brand? I guess think about your brand as this, and this, or would you rather you had customers remember your brand as this, and this? So there are certain things there are psychological components, I think, that go into remembering a certain situation or experience, and it could be negative or positive. So if that technician came to a customer's home and they're smelling like cigarettes and they looked like the homeless criminal, not the homeless, the criminal from Dennis the Menace. I can't remember his name, but I know it was played by Doc from Back to the Future. What's his name? I can remember like 5 movies this guy is from, but I can't remember. Christopher Lloyd? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Uncle Fester. I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? Maybe it's Christopher Lloyd. The face. Anyway, I'm going down the rabbit hole. If your people are not representing or not effectively representing your brand and leaving a positive, lasting impact on your customer's experience, that could have a negative effect on the brand authority. So everyone in your brand is a marketer. Your brand isn't just logo or ads. It's the story. It's the cultivation of the story. It's the cultivation of the relationship between the brand and the customer. It's every touch point that your customer experiences with your brand. Every touch point. And that includes people in your customer service reps. That includes salespeople, service technicians, follow-up contact, marketing, advertising, emails. All of this encompasses in the marketing realm, the world of marketing, and it is vast and far. And all of these components need to connect and align together, because the marketing department is trying to cultivate a story about your brand. It's trying to cultivate a story that your brand is fast acting, that your brand is quick, that your brand is an expert in the field, that they understand how to take care of the pain points that a customer is experiencing, that your brand is knowledgeable, that your brand is communicative, that your brand is going to pick up the phone, that your brand is going to answer the phone, that your brand is going to send people that are attached to your brand and not just subcontractors like some companies do. So I'm not trying to pick on certain companies and how they do business, but there's all these components that go into marketing, and that is how you continue to increase brand authority and increase brand awareness, by checking all these dots, all these markers that your customer continues to check. And then there's all this, there's just a ton of stuff that goes into marketing. But everyone in your company that is representing your brand is a part of the marketing department. And that can have an impact on brand authority, especially if you're trying to increase your market share and grow into your current market or grow into future markets. All of this has an impact on how you can continue to succeed in business, or if you're going to plateau, or if you have to do some PR work in order to kind of rebuild the certain components of your business that need to be rebuilt from a marketing standpoint so that you have a higher brand authority. So let's take a look at departments and how these departments are a part of the marketing department. What does it look like when a customer calls in or talks to someone in your customer service department or your dispatch department? Are your customer service reps answering the phone, with the company name? Are they answering the call within 3 rings? Are they smiling while they're talking to the customer? Because that can have a big impact. You can really tell the difference between when someone's smiling and sounding very happy, or if someone's just talking normally. It's those subtle things, those subtle psychological moments that can really impact the positive or negative experience a customer has. And right off the gate, marketing department is throwing out marketing pieces. They're throwing out content. They're throwing out advertising. They're throwing out stories, capturing interactions with customers, and trying to get more people to make a phone call or make a conversion on the website to work with your company. And if the marketing department is relaying all this story about what your company is and what they do, and a customer service rep is just like, well, yeah, what do you want? Or this is ABC company, what do you want? We're busy, come on, or whatever. Or so that can have a negative or positive impact on your company. Same with your dispatch department. basically anyone that's making the phone call is always, you want to make sure that you're polite and respectful to the customer. You want to make sure that they understand what's happening in the process. You want to be as communicative as possible when it comes to, communicating with the customer, basically. How do your salespeople act? Are they showing up in company branded vehicles, or are they showing up in their own vehicle? And what does their vehicle look like? Are they wearing branded materials? Are they calling up the customer and saying, "Hey, I'm actually stopping at the gas station. Is there anything I can pick up for you?" All of those things have a positive or negative impact on the brand authority and the brand awareness. Do your salespeople have the collateral that they need in order to educate the customer in a manner that will help the customer make a decision on purchasing a product or a service that they may be looking at purchasing? Are your people ready to answer questions and are able to answer the questions that the customers have? What do your technicians look like? How do they interact with the customers' homes? How do your technicians interact overall with the customers' homes? Like, are they ripping it up? Are they leaving it dirty? Are they being respectful? Are they being presentable? Are they cursing while they're doing their job? Are they answering questions for the customers? Are they playing loud, obnoxious music? A lot of people are working at home right now. So does it, when the technician leaves, is it like they were there, that the customer could tell that they're there? Or was it like that they were never there? So all of these things matter when it comes to interacting with the customers. What your people are posting online matters as well, especially if they list that they are working with your company, because everyone has political different views. Everyone has all these different views on all these different things. And if someone is going to list that they work at your company and they might be posting something that doesn't relate to the company's core values or doesn't pertain to the company at all, that could have a negative effect. There's people online today like to troll and say all these things, and no one is afraid to reach out to a company and be like, "Hey, I saw this. What kind of stuff?" Before I went on to my last W-2, there was an instance where one of the technicians had a certain flag hanging up, and they had the company branded vehicle parked outside their home. I'm all for free speech, and I don't have any. I have no expectations. I have no opinions on that situation, but there was a lot of customers that did make a fuss about that and called in, and there was unfortunately a big PR issue because this flag was placed outside their home and that the company vehicle was outside. So like all of those things really matter in brand authority and brand awareness. And if you want to continue to grow in market share, you want to make sure that you have a tip-top brand that leaves a positive, lasting impact in every area that it can. No one's perfect by any means, but you want to try to get that score up to as close to 100 as you can. So how does your team measure up? I think you should take a moment to kind of review how your team is impacting your brand authority and your brand awareness in your market area. Evaluate the areas that you can improve on. And remember, marketing isn't just about the ads. It's not just about getting the phone to ring. It is everyone that represents your brand, everyone that represents your company. everyone that interacts with a current or potential customer, they are a part of your marketing department. So make sure that your marketing department understands the importance of marketing. Your team is your brand, basically. So make sure that you're investing in them. Make sure that you're training them. Make sure that you're communicating with them so that they understand the importance of, if they're driving in a company branded vehicle, to not go 90 miles per hour and drive like a maniac, because that's a giant billboard. Don't do that. Oh, man. You want to make sure that people understand their role in the company and building your brand authority, your company's reputation. If you need help with any of this or any marketing, please let me know. Drop a note in the comments. I'd be more than happy to help you out, understand a little bit more about what you're doing, where you want to go, and how you can get there. If you like this type of content, please like and share or subscribe. You don't necessarily have to share, but feel free to subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping videos every week throughout 2025, or maybe beyond. But I'll be dropping videos every week to based on marketing and what I've learned, what I'm currently doing in my business, and I'm pretty excited to share my knowledge with you. Thank you so much, and have a great day.